Hey guys, so today's video is going to be an empties video. I haven't done one of these videos in so long. I'm actually pretty shocked. I'm pretty shocked. And I didn't realize how long it had been until I looked into this bag and it was literally overflowing. Like I had products coming out, so I had to like split this up. And I had to take out a bunch of products from this bag because if not we would be here for a million years. If you don't know, if you are new here, I like to do these videos every so often. I keep this bag in my bathroom and every time I finish a product, whether that's like a hair product, a skincare product, a makeup product, I will throw it in here, and when I have a good amount of product, I like to sit here and tell you guys if I would repurchase the product or not, if it was good or not, because usually when you use something up, you kind of know if you like it or not. So I'm just gonna give you like my little mini reviews as usual, and let me know if you like these types of videos. You know what? I never say this, but give this video a thumbs up and I'll know to keep doing them. Because I don't know if these videos are already like too old school YouTube, you know? Like, is anybody even doing these videos anymore? That's okay, because over here we are. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. There are a lot of products in here that you've already seen. When it comes to these videos, I go through a lot of the same things. Like I have a Bioderma in here. I go through this like water. Micellar water. This is my favorite. I find that this is the only micellar water that I've used that doesn't burn my eyes. I have tried so many that just sting the absolute crap out of my eyes, and this one doesn't do that, yet it gets off every trace of makeup. I'm obsessed with Bioderma. It's amazing, and I buy mine at Beautylish. I buy them in bulk. I get like 5 at a time. Okay, so I actually have a couple perfumes I went through. A couple smaller perfumes. This one is Blossom by Jimmy Choo. I actually still have a little bit left, but for some reason, when I try to spray it, oh, okay, now it's gonna do it. Of course, this always happens to me in these empties videos. But this was actually a limited edition fragrance from Jimmy Choo, and I'm so sad it was limited edition because this was one of my favorite perfumes, especially when I got it. I was using it non-stop, but then I kind of stopped using it when I heard it was limited edition, and I only used it every once in a while. It's a very sweet scent, but it's a little bit fruity as well. It kind of has like that sweet fruitiness, but it also has a little bit of that musky scent. Like it's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's a sexy sweet, and I loved it. It also has sandalwood in it, which I love. I love sandalwood, but I found that this didn't really last on my skin. Like I would apply it, and then after a few hours, I really wouldn't smell it. People really wouldn't smell it on me, but I always kept it in my purse, and I just reapplied because I bought the small bottle, and it just smelled so good. I just wish it lasted longer. So if this was still available, I think I would still repurchase it, just in the small bottle so that I'm able to reapply throughout the day because it's not very long wearing. I hope they come back with it or something similar because it just smells so good. I actually purchased this while I was at the mall with Allison Henry. She's a YouTuber. I was at the mall with her and she like walked out of Sephora and I was like, you smell really good. What is that? And she was like, oh my God, I just sprayed Jimmy Choo Blossom. And then I ran in and purchased it. But anyway, I went through a Morphe Prep and Set makeup setting spray. I've gone through like 2 of these already, or 2 or 3. I don't know why there's only 1 bottle in here. Oh, I have 2 empty Morphe bottles. This is hands down my favorite setting spray of all time. I just love the, there's nothing left, but I just love the continuous mist. You never get those water droplets all over your face. The mist is what sells me on this product. It just applies so beautifully, but this also leaves your skin nice and plump and hydrated. I think it's a great setting spray. It really just melts all the products into your skin and it takes away that cakey look. You just look nice and fresh, but it's not too dewy. It's not like Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. It's kind of just like a makeup fixer. It is so good. I highly recommend it. This is my favorite Morphe product of all time. It smells so good right now. You know that every time I think of that Blossom Jimmy Choo perfume, immediately the Powerpuff Girls song comes in my head? Blossom, dun, 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 bubbles, Buttercup, and she's the toughest fighter, Powerpuff save the day. Another setting spray I went through is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Now when it comes to the drugstore, this one is actually my favorite setting spray at the drugstore, especially if you want your makeup to last all day. I feel like this really does prolong your makeup. It says 16-hour wear. I think that's a little dramatic, but it does prolong your makeup and it kind of leaves your makeup looking perfect. For some reason, every time I spray this all over my face, I'm like, wow, it just made my makeup look 10 times better. And not in the way that this does. This is kind of like a fresh, dewy, plumping effect. This is just like, I look flawless. I don't know how to explain it. It makes my makeup look awesome, but the second ingredient is alcohol, so I know a lot of people don't like it for every day. I don't use this one every day, but whenever I'm glammed out, this is one of my favorite setting sprays to use. It is amazing. Okay, so I went through this hand wash, and I kind of wanted to start including other types of products, not just like hair care and makeup and stuff, so I went through a Bath & Body Works exfoliating hand soap. This is when they came out with these really cute hand soaps around the holidays. And this is Toasted Vanilla Chai. Oh my gosh. I have one in my beauty room bathroom, and then I have another one still completely full because I fell in love with this scent. It smells so good, and every time somebody washes their hands at my house, they would tell me like, wow, that hand soap is amazing. So I hope they come back with this scent because it is to die for. It smells like Christmas morning. It's so good. And this one actually happens to have tea tree oil in it, which is nice. And I really liked it. It exfoliated my hands and made them nice and clean, and I would totally repurchase that. It's just not available anymore. Let's discuss how many of these I've gone through. 5 Cogendo cleansing spa water thingies. I like to buy these. These are the travel ones. They do have a pack that's bigger, but I like to get the travel ones because I like traveling with these, and they're just easier to take on the go. These are my favorite face wipes to take off my makeup. The only thing is that they are pricey. They're Cogendo, but they're really, really good. I do use a bunch of different brands. I get some at the drugstore, I get some at Sephora, but these are hands down my absolute favorites. But you guys know that if you've seen these videos. Oh look, a simple micellar makeup removing wipe. These are always in these types of videos as well because these are my favorite at the drugstore. They take off all my makeup, but they're the micellar ones, so they don't sting, they don't strip the skin. They are amazing. And the Cogendo ones are also really good. They don't strip the skin, and they're very, very wet, which I like in my face wipes, but I don't like the soapy, greasy ones like the Neutrogena ones. Man, I really, really dislike the Neutrogena face wipes. But those, besitos. I finished up these, and these I did not like at all. These are from the brand, well, this one wasn't too bad. These are the, I believe the brand is called Too Cool for School, and these are the Tack Closeout Wipe and Z cleansing wipes. I got these at Sephora, but when I went to go search them up, I could not find them, so I don't even know if these are still being sold at Sephora. These are more skincare than the other ones. It's supposed to have like awesome ingredients, but I just found them to be very, very, very sticky, and when I would wipe off my makeup, my face just felt like it had this weird film over it. Actually, yeah, I did not like these at all. Now that I'm remembering, I really did not like these, so I just kind of use these to wipe off like arm swatches and stuff. Not my favorite, and I feel the exact same way about these. I actually dislike these a little bit more. These are the facial cleansing towelettes from Burts Bees. I felt like they were almost dry. Like they had no moistness to them. Awful, like just awful. And I've noticed that I don't really like the scent of Burt's Bees face wipes. Those are not as bad as those other ones that I really don't like, but they weren't the best smelling. So yeah, I finished those up, but I would not repurchase those or the other ones. I went through 2 Jo Malone fragrances. They're both Nectarine Blossom and Honey. I love this scent. Oh, I love this scent so much. I don't know why. They're both the same. I don't know why. I just smell. Okay. I get these little bottles so I can travel with them and so that I can keep them in my purse. And also, I don't find Jo Malone perfumes to last that long on my skin. I know everybody's different, and I know so many people who swear by Jo Malone cologne, but on me, this scent doesn't really last that long. I mean, it lasts longer than my Jimmy Choo Blossom, but I have others that last a bit longer than this, but I keep repurchasing it because this smells so good. It has a little bit of honey, a little bit of peach. It just smells so welcoming, and I think it's perfect for spring. It's so, so good. A very warm and cozy scent. And my other favorite is Blackberry and Bay. I think I like Blackberry and Bay just a little bit more than this one, but those two are my top 2 Jo Malone fragrances. I've tried a bunch, and those 2 are my favorite. So I will definitely be repurchasing these. They are so good. I went through a Kiko Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras, but I haven't repurchased it because right now I am loving my Thrive Cosmetics one. This one is cheaper, but the Thrive one is just so easy to remove. I'm like loving that mascara right now. But when it comes to an affordable mascara, this is actually one of my favorites. You know what? I definitely need to go online and purchase another one because I was obsessed. This was like hands down the best mascara I had ever used at one point, so I need to repurchase it. Like, I'm gonna do that today actually. But I love this. This gives you so much volume, like incredible amount of volume. I love this mascara. It's one of the best for sure. I went through 2 eyebrow pencils, and these are my old colors. This is the Dior Brow Styler, and I have the shade Universal Brown, and now it's just a little bit too light for my brows. But when my hair was lighter, I used this all the time. And even though it's Dior and it's very, very expensive, I really, really like this. I found it super comparable to this Anastasia one. It lasted all day on my brows, and I really, really liked it. I just haven't repurchased it because, I mean, the Anastasia one works just as good. That one's really, really, really good, but this is a little bit cheaper, and and it's amazing. So this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but this is in the shade Soft Brown, and I don't use soft brown anymore. I use dark brown because my hair is a little bit darker these days, but I love it. It's amazing. And then another Anastasia product I actually went through is this waterproof gel liner in the shade Darkside. I have no more Darkside. I love this eyeliner. It's very, very black. It's one of those that you can twist up so you don't have to sharpen it, and it's very, very creamy, so it just glides on the waterline. But like I said, it's super, super black, so I love this so much. I rarely go through a whole black eyeliner, but this one is one of my favorites. I went through a Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. This is one of my favorite products at nighttime. I use this about 3 times a week. It's a night serum, but it has 12% AHA blend, horse chestnut, raspberry extract, and cactus enzyme. I don't know what all that's supposed to do, but I know the AHA kind of works as a chemical exfoliator, and I find that this really does improve my skin. Whenever I use this, I notice a difference. It just makes my skin look almost bright, less dull, just overall nice and smooth. It's a great, great serum. And even though that's expensive, that's expensive. To me personally, I 100% rather invest in my skincare than in my makeup. Like, I'd rather have drugstore makeup over high-end makeup if it means I'm gonna have high-end skincare instead. Does that make sense? I don't know. I find that when it comes to makeup, drugstore is 100% comparable to high-end, but you don't always get the best skincare at the drugstore, even though my face wash is from Target and it's not 10 bucks and it's the best face wash ever, but I haven't had the best luck with like serums and stuff like that. So I love this, and I definitely think it's worth the money, and I've already repurchased it. So I went through another Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I go through these like water because I don't use conditioner. I only use hair masks as my conditioner because I only wash my hair like twice a week. I lather up my ends in this, and then I put my hair in like a shower cap, and then I'll just wash the rest of my body, do other stuff while this is sitting in my hair. And then when I rinse it out, my hair feels amazing. This is one of the best, if not the best, hair mask I've ever used. Ever. Oh my gosh, this has been sitting in this bag for a long time. This is the Loreal Brow Stylist Plumper. This was a brow gel that I was obsessed with for a really long time, and then I kind of stopped using it. This is the shade light to medium, and I feel like I need a shade a little bit darker than this because this is very golden for my brows right now. But I loved this. This was one of my favorite brow products ever. It leaves like fibers on your brows, which makes them look a little bit more full. It really plumps the brows, and it just leaves them looking like that all day. I really enjoyed this. You know what? I'm gonna purchase another one. This video has made me think about things I used to love. I need another Kiko mascara, and I need another Maybelline Brow Stylist Plumper. It's so, so good. I love it. And then the last product is this. I went through a body mist. This is the Agustin Reyes Colonia that your mama used to spray on you when you were done taking a bath. At least in my Hispanic culture, or at least the Hispanic Miami culture, you grew up on this. This one and the purple one. The purple one is like way more violet. Like you get more of that violeta scent. This one and the Royal Violets one, the golden one, this one is so much better. This is literally like the best. I forget where they sell this. My grandmother is the one who gets this for me, but I like to spray this on everything. After I'm done taking a shower, I'll spray a little bit on my body, or I'll spray some on the bed, on my pillows. Like, it just takes me back to my childhood, and it just smells amazing. Oh my god, this is literally a baby. This is what babies smell like. Oh my god. Woo! This takes me right back to 1996. I love that, and I will repurchase. I just haven't yet, but I will. But yeah guys, that completes this video. These were products I recently went through. Most of them are hits, but a couple of those were misses. Anyway, I would love to know what you recently went through. I'm sure you guys don't keep your trash like I do, but I would love to know if there's anything you've used up recently. Were they hits, were they misses? Leave them in the comments below. But anyway guys, that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Fighting crime, trying to save the world. Anything compares to Bioderma. They come just in time.